Coming to you live on tape from Studio 306, this is Tidies Today, Northside Middle School's weekly announcement broadcast. Today is February 13th, 2023. Now let's go to the newsroom with your host, Sophia.
Good afternoon, Titans. I'm Sophia, and welcome to this week's edition of Titans Today. I can't wait for another great week at Northside. With that being said, let's turn to the news. This week is Kindness Week. To celebrate, we will have a dress-up day each day here at school, as well as a random act of kindness. Today is Dream of Kindness, wear your PJs to school, and the random act of kindness is to hold the door for someone. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, so make sure to wear red as well as tell a teacher thank you or write them a positive note. Wednesday is Double Your Kindness Day. Wear the same clothes as a friend and make sure to compliment someone on Wednesday. Thursday is Don't Get Mad, Get Glad. Wear plaid to school as well as an act of kindness to tell a knocked-out joke to a friend. Then to end out the week, Friday is Love, Peace, and Kindness Day. Wear Tie-Dye Day and 70s Day. This will also be High Five People or Fist Bump Friday. Let's celebrate kindness and spread kindness this week, Titans. Moving on, students, remember that Titan TV Daily is 24/7 on Titan TV's YouTube channel. It can come in handy if you're looking at the weather, pictures, or upcoming events. Don't forget about what to do every day for success. If you can't remember, here's a reminder. Monday, you're to watch Titan TV and do social emotional learning lessons. Tuesday is for English Language Arts iReady. Wednesday is for reading, Thursday is for math iReady, and Friday we watch Titan Sports Live and teachers will check student grades. As we celebrate Black History Month here at Northside, we will have a couple presentations where community speakers share about the history of African Americans in Muncie. These will take place on February 17th and 24th during Success in the NMS Auditorium. Please remember our new Chromebook procedures. If your Chromebook breaks, tell a teacher. Don't come straight down to the office. Your teacher will hand you a form to fill out and tell you what to do with your Chromebook. If the office has any loaners to give out, they'll let you know. If you've lost your Chromebook somewhere in the school, don't go to look for it. Go straight to class and let your teacher know, and they'll send someone from the office to find it or call you down if a staff member has already found it. Remember to read, Titans. Our library is finally open for classes to sign up and plan a visit to pick out some interesting books. And those are our top stories for today. Remember, you can watch Titan TV Daily any weekday now that you want. Now let's go to Jace to hear about this week's weather and what happened on this day in history.
Thanks, Sophia. Looking at today's weather, look for a condition to be sunny with a high of 52 degrees and a low of 46 degrees. The rest of the week looks to include sun with the highs of 50s and the lows of 40s. Then taking a look at the weekend, this Saturday will be sunny with a high of 35 degrees and a low of 30 degrees. And Sunday will be cloudy with a high of 45 degrees and a low of 40 degrees. That's all of the weather here in Titans TV Land. And beyond now, time for the day in history with Jace.
Thanks, Dayron. On this day in 1861, Abraham Lincoln was declared the President of the USA in Washington, D.C. Also on this day in 1944, Jerry Springer, who was a famous talk show host, was born in London, England. And in 1977 in the sporting world, Julius Erving wins MVP in the 27th NBA All-Star Game. And finally, today is National Cheddar Day. Make sure to eat some cheese, Titans. And that is a look at what happened on this day in history. Now back to you, Sophia.
Thank you, Jace. Now time to see what our Titans have been doing in the world of Titan sports. We've got a lot of sports to report on this week. Drevin, tell us about the results from last week, sponsored by 3rd and 11th.
Tuesday, February 7th, there was a swim meet at Newcastle Middle School. Unfortunately, we don't have results for that yet. On Thursday, February 9th, the Titans girls and boys basketball team faced the Panthers, but sadly the boys were defeated with a score of 18-54. However, the girls triumphed with a score of 28-13. On the same day, there was a swim meet against Delta in a wrestling match against Cowan Junior High School. Right now, we are still pending for results. That's all I have for results.
Thanks, Drevin. You can see him and other members of our B team each week during the winter sports season live at 12:35 on Fridays. Now let's take a look at what Titan sports are taking place this week. On Tuesday, our wrestling team will take on the Delville Broncos, Selma Braves, and Alexandria Tigers. This will take place at Alexandria Junior-Senior High School at 5 p.m. We hope to see you there. Also on Tuesday, our Titan Panther swimming and diving team will be having a meet against the Jay County Patriots. The meet will start at 5:30 and will take place at Southside's pool. We'll have an action-packed Thursday with 3 sporting events taking place after school. Our 6th grade girls basketball team will be taking on the Delta Eagles at their gym. Game time is 5 p.m. Let's take home a win, Titans. Our Titan Panther swimming and diving team will face McCullough Junior High on this Thursday. This will take place at Marion High School's gym at 5:30 p.m. Our last sporting event for Thursday will showcase the Titan Panther wrestling team facing off against Jay County Junior-Senior High at Southside, also at 5:30. On Saturday, our swimming and diving team will take place in the county championship. This event will take place at Ball State at 1 p.m. Come support the Titans. On Thursday, our esports team will battle Uray Middle School, and the B team will face Huffman Middle School. That's all for Titan Sports. It's now time to see what Mr. Williams says, as he has a reminder of what to do here at Northside.
Hey, this is Mr. Williams coming to you live from the Titan TV Studios, Studio 306. Students, thank you so much for all that you do in helping Northside get better. Thank you for filling out those surveys. We appreciate your feedback and your input in helping make Northside a better school. Students, as you know, sometimes drama occurs in the middle school. In fact, it may occur way too much. I want you to think about this. I want you to think about your practices on social media, texting, email, anything. There's a great acronym. It's called THINK. Before you send a text, before you send that email, before you send that instant message, think. T, it stands for thoughtful. Is the message that you're saying, is it thoughtful? H, is it helpful? I, is it important? N, is it necessary information? And finally, K, kind. Think about that acronym before you get on social media or before you find yourself sending a text message that you're going to regret. And I know that applies to all of us, no matter if you're in middle school as well as an adult. Think before you send that message. I will say this, there's a simple rule of 5 that can be applied in life. Before you make a decision, think about the rule of 5, especially if it's a difficult decision. How are you going to feel about your decision 5 minutes from now? 5 hours from now when you go home? 5 days from now? 5 weeks from now? 5 years? Think about that. Think about the decisions that you make, and before you act, think and listen to that internal voice and ask yourself, how am I going to feel? How are my parents going to feel? How are my friends going to feel about this decision in the future? Have a forward mindset of thinking ahead before you act. Students, I cannot encourage you enough. Get involved, get involved, get involved. The research shows students that are involved in sports and clubs, they perform better in the classroom. So again, don't forget the Williams Challenge 3. That's right. Get involved in at least 3 extracurricular activities. We have tons of clubs. We have tons of sports. We have so many positive outlets for you to get involved in. And I want to encourage you too. If there is something outside of school that you want to get involved in, another club, whether that's a karate class or whatever, get involved. Do more than just being a student who shows up for class at 9 a.m. and that leaves at 4 p.m. We got some exciting incentive field trips planned for you this coming spring. So students, once again, you got this in the bag. Behavior, attendance, grades. Keep those 3 things in mind and you'll see a lot of success. And plus, You're going to have a whole lot of fun. With that being said, be Titan tough, Titan strong, and Titan proud. This is Mr. Williams signing off.
Thank you for those reminders, Mr. Williams. It's now time to say happy birthday to some Titans. We hope you have a special week. And test your knowledge with this week's trivia challenge. Take it away, Dayron.
Thanks, Sophia. We are excited to celebrate our Titans by wishing them a happy birthday today. Happy birthday to Sophia S., Drayden M., Charles S., Charles H., Jose Diaz, Simon F., Sabrina S., Alex E., Anthony R., Shiloh R., Ian H., RBB, Lincoln K., Knowledge S., and Noah A., and Austin W. Those are all of the birthdays. It is time to test your trivia knowledge with Jace.
The rules for Trivia Challenge go like this. Every week we will ask a trivia question. When the broadcast is over, decide as a success class the correct answer. Your teacher will then send that answer into our Titans Today Trivia Challenge portal located on the Northside Information Hub. Last week's answer for what kind of stuffed animal lives in the plant on the Titan TV set was a koala, made by Titan TV's #1 fan, Mr. D's mom. The success classes of Mazzell, Collins, Hall, and Turner guessed the correct answer, putting them at the top of the leaderboard with Mazzell leading with 2 points. Now here is this week's trivia question. The plant on the Titan TV set probably wouldn't be a great environment for the koala to live in, but we did add a few more leaves to the plant to help the koala survive. What type of leaves were added to the Titan TV plant? Discuss as a class after the broadcast, and good luck on this week's trivia challenge. Let's go once more to Studio 306 with our news anchor to hear about all of the clubs going on this week.
Thank you, Jace. Clubs are a fun way to make new friends and get involved at Northside. So here to help with this is our club news for the week. Do you need help or extra time for assignments? Don't worry, homework help is just for you. This takes place on Mondays through Thursdays, and you must have a permission slip to go. This is sponsored by the Pryor Foundation, and you can also ask the office for virtual options. Do you like jazz? Well, come down to the band room bright and early at 8 a.m. This will end at 8:45, and you don't have to be in band to join. FCA is welcoming any and all athletes in the choir room on Fridays, also bright and early at 8 a.m. This will end at 8:45 a.m. Do you like to write, or better yet, find chances to improve your writing and make it more interesting? Well, come to the Writing Center. Tutors are also available for anyone who wants them. Dr. C has more information if you're interested. 6th graders, who likes to read? I know I do. Well, lucky for you, there's 6th grade book club during lunch in Mrs. Turner's room every Friday. Robotics Club will meet in Mrs. Collins' room on February 16th. This will start right after school and end at 5. That's all of the club news we have to report on today. Mr. Williams has challenged us to get involved in at least 3 clubs over the course of the year. Thanks for tuning into this week's broadcast. Until next time, I'm Sophia, and this has been your Titans Today, by students for students. Remember that Titans are a team, the secret is effort, and as always, stay classy, Titans.
It's been a no production.